I know.
Okay, like I
I
said,
already
here's
told you.
the prototype that
Yeah.
has been going to Mexico almost for almost a year, and been working with these little coils in the hoses, and the little plastic hoses too, with water with the different GANs. You put over there. Even if they dry, they still work because they still have the frequency of the GANs.
Okay. Are you putting dried?
Yeah, because when I put it over the heat
Yeah.
already, and
Yeah.
evaporated, but it still has the frequency of the GANs right there.
That's beautiful.
The same thing with the coils. You just spray the coils with the GANs, put it with the GANs, and just put it to the car. And I have hoses and wires on my intake of the gasoline. I have also in the return to the tank. I have. I think I lost my little hose. I was one big one was here in the air intake. I had one inside of the air filter. I gave my paint pens to people, and they said they dropped the paint pen in the air filter, and they were having results. Just putting the paint pen, the coils here on top of the filter, they were having results with the gas.
Because it's traveling through.
Just traveling to the plasma.
Yeah.
This is plasma find the gas, and then it's doing that. And then here, with this coil, you're gonna put it gravitational to the front, and just lay it horizontal. And this is gonna have the GANs. The little ball has the GANs of copper, and this has the CH3 to create a flow between those. Now the coils also, you had to put it on different gradient. What do you mean? If my center ball is copper, the outside coil is going to have CH3 to create a gradient flow. And the center one is going to have CO2. Now, you go to the CH3. The CH3 has to have the opposite. It's going to be copper. The big coil is going to be with copper, and the other one CO2. And this copper is going to have a little bit of the CH3, one drop of the CH3, to alternate the flows and create a gradient flow. So that's how a lot of people we are testing right now. You're going to put, the opposite of the center wall. If it is CH3, it's going to be copper. If it's copper, it's going to be CH3.
Gotcha. And that's through your caustic when you nanocoat it?
No. After they are nanocoated and you are gansifying the coils with the GANs.
Oh, you just GANs.
You just put with a syringe, dip it in each coil in a different GANs.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. And
then you let it dry, and then you put it in your resin. You have the flow of the plasma.
How beautiful.
And that's how you do it. So far for me it's working. Like say I go with a quarter of the tank to the border, 175 miles with this car. It's an
which would take like a half tank typically or something.
Yeah, it's an old Cherokee, and then I'm still, it just flies, when I go over there. Before I had to do a little readjustment on my sensors because I was putting too much power, and I blew my engine a couple of times because I was putting